Hello, Excel enthusiasts. Welcome back to Excel Wizardry. Today, we're diving deep into some of the most powerful Excel functions that can transform how you manage and analyze data. We'll explore some VLOOKUP and if functions, tackle common formula errors, and even delve into nested functions with practical, real-world examples. Let's get started. So first up, the sum function. It's simple but incredibly powerful for adding up numbers in a range. Say you're managing a budget and you want to sum up total expenses. So we have here description and two columns, one labeled description and other labeled expenses, and we want to calculate the total expenses from a list. So in order to do this, we use the sum function and we say equal to sum and we want it from this to this, and we get 1,000 as the answer. So this means that the total expenses are $1,000. Next, let's tackle VLOOKUP, a favorite for searching through columns of data. Imagine you have a sales list and you need to find the price of a specific product. So with VLOOKUP, you can easily fetch the price like this. It's perfect for inventory management or sales analysis. So you type here VLOOKUP and you type in the lookup value, the table array, column index number, and range lookup. And I think this is the column index number, but it's done in this order. So for this product list, we want widget C. So we type here widget C, and we want A2 to be 5. A2 to be 5, sorry. And we want, so that's 2, and we say false. And so we get 30 as the answer. So this means that the price of widget C is $30. Let's move on to the next example, which is the if function. So the if function allows you to make logical comparisons. Suppose you're analyzing sales data and want to identify which transactions meet a target. So here we want to use the if function, and so the if checks if the sales are above $100 and it marks them accordingly, and it's a great tool for quick insights and decisions. So we need to identify here which transactions meet a sales target of $100. So we use the if function, and so we can type it here. So equals to, so if function, if B2 is greater than 100, then it's above target, otherwise it is below target. So for instance, we have here this first transaction ID, the sales amount is $95, so, and you can see that is not greater than 100, so we are below target as a result. So as you can see here, it's below target. And if we apply that formula throughout for all of these, we apply the formula, then we see that this is above target, this is below the target, and this is above the target. So I dragged the formula down from B2 to B5 and applied it for all transactions. So you can see that the first answer is below target. For the first transaction, the answer is below target. The second transaction is above target. Third transaction is below target, and the fourth transaction is above target. Now let's move on to the next example. So this is with handling errors with if error. So dealing with errors is crucial. Let's say you encounter division by zero error because you tried to divide by zero. So Excel provides if error to handle such cases gracefully. So I'll show it here in this next example. So we have 3 items and the total prices and quantities, and we want to use the if error function here to handle possible division errors when calculating the unit price. So here we type in use the if error function, and we say we're dividing 100 by 5 and see what the result is. The answer is 20 because 100 divided by 5 is 20. Now we apply the formula to the rest of these for these other 2 items, and we can see that now the result is error in calculation for the next one because it's division by 0 error, and the next one is answer is 50 because 150 divided by 3 is 50. So this formula returns a custom message instead of an error. As you can see here, it returns error in calculation. So keeps the data clean and your reports user friendly. So now I'll show the next example, and this example is talks about nested functions. So it's nested functions with some ifs. So nested functions combine multiple functions in one formula. Imagine you need to calculate a conditional sum where only sales above $100 that occurred in May are totaled. So we calculate total sales for items over $100 sold in May here, and so there's a long function, so we type in So we're typing in using the sum is function. So from here 110 to all the way to 130. So you're seeing if these sales amount is greater than 100, and then also for where it's greater than or equal to in within May. So and when we press this, we get 240 as the answer. So this means that the total sales for items sold in May that are over $100 is $204. So SumIfs does the job perfectly, demonstrating how you can layer criteria for more detailed analysis. And there you have it. So whether you're summing data, searching through tables, making logical decisions, or handling errors, Excel's functions are incredibly versatile tools. Practice these examples and you'll see just how much they can boost your productivity. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Excel magic. Have questions or want more examples? Drop them in the comments below. Happy excelling, and see you in the next video.